Hi, and welcome to Walkaway Meals with JC. So today we're going to cook for you one of my favorite dishes. This is real simple and easy, and it's under a half hour, which is really good. This dish that we're going to cook today is salmon cakes on top of a bed of spinach, and it's going to be really, really good. It's like crab cakes, but I choose to use salmon. So salmon's a really great fish to use, high in omega-3s, and those fatty acids are really good fat for your body, help your neural system, as well as for your health. We're going to try today using a canned salmon, Alaskan canned salmon. You could get fresh salmon, but to make it really easy and more affordable, I use a canned salmon from Alaska. So I have it covered up here, and as you can see today, we're at the beach. So we're here live at the beach, and there's a beautiful view behind me. And I brought everything with me, and the purpose of the show is called Walkaway Meals is because we cook everything out of a wok. And due to the fact that I cook everything out of a wok, it's a challenge for me and for you at home as a viewer to try cooking everything out of a wok. And I'm JC, and you're watching Walkaway Meals. So stay tuned, and we'll continue cooking. So we're going to start off today by using a canned salmon. You could do crab cakes too as well. If you're in an area with really good crab, like in Maryland, but I'm actually in Tennessee. So I have about 14 ounces of salmon in the bowl. Then you're going to combine all your ingredients. And the ingredients that we're using today is egg, salt, pepper, breadcrumbs, and Parmesan. We have Parmesan and breadcrumbs. And we're going to cook with olive oil. This is actually a light tasting olive oil, and we're going to use 2 tablespoons of olive oil to cook with. So we're cutting back on the high fats. We're just doing really, really healthy cooking today for you. And we're using wheat flour as well. And we're going to finish off with some spinach. So I'm actually going to heat up my wok here. There we go. And we're going to actually get 1 egg ready to go. So I'm going to cut up 1 egg, beat up 1 egg for you. There we go. Make sure you practice sanitary practices when you're cooking. And if you get any egg on your hands, make sure you wash your hands off. Due to the fact I'm outside right now, I need to wipe my hands off. I brought some hand wipes so that I don't get egg everywhere. And you should lightly beat the egg. This is one of my favorite recipes because it's very simple and easy. Very, very quick. Just use a fork and beat the egg lightly. I was thinking, do you get in trouble for beating an egg? Do you go to jail for that? I'm just kidding. That was a stupid joke, right? Assault and beatery, right? There we go. We're going to pour the egg mixture. You can also use the carton eggs as well, like egg whites or basically egg yolks in a carton. You can do that as well. Then we're going to take some salt, a dash of salt. I like to use my ground salt here. There we go. A dash, a few turns. Also some pepper. Get some turns, like 4 or 5 turns of pepper. You can also add other spices in here as well. I have a little bit of Italian seasoning I like to put in here as well. A little Italian seasoning. There we go. And it's great cooking on location at the beach because you get to enjoy the view, hear the birds, smell the fresh water, and also it's a great relaxing experience. We also have some breadcrumbs. Actually, with the breadcrumbs you want to do 2 parts. So you want to do a half a cup of breadcrumbs, but you want to keep 1 part in the mixture and another part to be used to make the salmon cakes with the outside, with the flour. So you're going to put a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, and the other 1/4 cup is going to go on the plate where you're going to use flour and breadcrumbs and mix in the batter so that you're going to bread the salmon cakes. So there's going to be 2 parts here. So I got measuring cups here. Approximately a 1/4 cup. And the breadcrumbs help the mixture stick together, so the salmon cakes stick together, and it's a binding agent with the eggs. There we go. We'll put in our breadcrumbs, and I'm also going to take another 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs right here, about a 1/4 cup, and put it in a plate. And I'm going to be putting a 1/4 cup of flour, a 1/2 cup of flour in with the breadcrumbs. Make sure you keep your work area nice and organized. I try to, at least. Okay, there we go. Okay, next, we're going to mix it a little bit. Make sure you mix in the salmon, the salt, also the breadcrumbs. I'm just using a normal fork to mix in. Make sure you have a decent sized bowl so that when you're preparing, it's not falling out of the bowl. And if you have cats or dogs, they love salmon. So I gave my dog a few pieces of salmon today. They really love it. And if you have a cat at home or any other animal that likes fish, definitely save some for them. But don't give them the mixture, but just give them some raw salmon. They'll love it. Omega-3 is really good for your skin. Omega-3, 6, and 9 is excellent for your skin. Okay, we got some of the mixture there. I'm going to add a little Italian seasoning to mix it up a little bit more. Sprinkle a little Italian in there. And I'm also going to get a 1/4 cup of flour on the side. And we're going to finish off with some Parmesan in the mixture. So let's get some flour. And it's actually wheat flour I'm using today. Wheat flour is great because it's much less refined. There we go. Got a 1/2 cup of flour right there. And this recipe makes approximately 8 salmon cakes. And the salmon cakes don't take a long time to cook at all. Each salmon cake takes 3 to 5 minutes to cook. Just the preparation takes time, about 15 to 20 minutes. Once it's in the wok, it's good to go. 3 to 5 minutes. We see golden brown on each side. You know you're ready, and then you take out your plates and your spinach, and you're ready to go. So let's mix this in a little bit more. Add some Parmesan, and we're good to make the balls. Salmon cake balls, right? Not being dirty, just kidding around with you. Gotta have fun when you're cooking, right? There we go. And every time I cook, I always try to put some good music on and dance a little bit. Mix it up, right? And for you viewers out there that are watching my walkaway meal shows, I really thank you. And I really hope you stay tuned to all my shows. Share this with your friends and family. Subscribe to my YouTube page. And leave me comments and see what you like and what kinds of food you want me to cook. Okay, we have it all mixed up. And we'll be right back. We're going to go to break. And we'll see you in a little bit. We'll make the salmon balls, the salmon cakes. We're going to bread them in flour. And I'll be right back. Stay tuned. It's Fed Up with your package. Fed Up is here. Your package, sir. If you're tired of UPS and FedEx, we're the best. Fed Up it is. Your package is outside the door, sir. Have a good day. Oh, look what I got here. Oh, you paid me a nugget. You paid me a nugget. Okay. Sir, I'll take your puppy as collateral. Have a good one. Enjoy your package. Welcome back to Walkaway Meals with JC. I hope you were tuned in for the first half. If not, we'll catch you up to speed. So what we did is we're making salmon cakes today, one of my favorites. It's like crab cakes, but we're using salmon instead of crab or tuna. You could use tuna as well. Whatever you have available to you. So what we did is we put some breadcrumb in, we put some salt, some pepper, Italian seasoning, also some Parmesan, and we made a breading with flour and also breadcrumbs. And we're at the point right now everything is mixed together and also added egg. So we're going to make some salmon cakes. You use your hands. Make sure your hands are clean. There we go. Make little balls like that. Okay. You're going to roll them in the breadcrumb and flour. So you're going to bread them. There we go. Okay. Looking good. And all these ingredients are bound together. It's like making a hamburger almost. Okay. There we go. Put that to the side. What I'm going to do first, before we get that going, I'm actually going to heat up the wok. Make sure you put some olive oil. Make sure you heat up your wok while you're doing this so that when you're ready, you can put them in after you bread them. So it's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And it's a light olive oil. There we go. This is not used yet, so I have to open it up. So 2 tablespoons of light olive oil or extra virgin olive oil. There we go. Be careful with olive oil. Olive oil can get really hot and start to crack and pop. So you want to make sure it's on low heat. Medium to high heat is good, but do like medium. The recipe recommends medium to high, but I rather go with medium heat, and be careful because it may pop. Okay. I'm going to keep breading our salmon cakes. So I'm going to grab a ball of salmon. This makes about 8 salmon cakes. So I'm going to bread them up. Just checking the heat here. See how hot it is. Make them a little bigger, actually. There we go. And see how they look? Your breaded salmon cake. Right there for the viewers to see. There we go. Keep your hands clean throughout the process. Going to raise this up a little bit more. There we go. I'll put them in the wok. The wok's still heating up. It should be heated, and the oil will start to actually warm up. Let's keep making the salmon cakes. You can see, you put them in a ball, roll them in the dough. It's a little messy of a job, but if you're on location and you don't have a sink available, I bought some hand wipes. Well, I'm going to clean my hands right afterward. It gets a little messy. If your kids are helping you, you may want to make sure that you have plenty of napkins to clean up. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm going to cook about 4 salmon cakes first, and then I'll cook the other 4 afterward. But basically we're making 1 to 2 servings right now, so I'm going to do 4 salmon cakes and keep the rest for later. Put that to the side. So as you can see, we have some beautiful salmon cakes in here cooking for you. Looks great. Okay, get a clean fork or a spoon, whatever you can do to flip them. About 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Flatten them out a little bit here. I made a few big ones. Made 2 big ones and 2 small ones. This wok is actually a fairly nice sized wok, so you can cook quite a bit with it. And it's on medium to high heat right now. On my wok, I have approximately 200 degrees right now. Go. If you have a timer, you can time yourself for 3 to 5 minutes. I always keep a timer going for 3 to 5 minutes, or until golden brown on each side. Here we go. Looking great. So while I'm letting those cook, I'm a big fan of music. And due to the fact that we're at the beach, on an island, it's relaxing. I actually got these bongos from Mexico. When I was down in Mexico, I was on Los Lopez, Veracruz, Mexico. That was like one of those TV shows where you go and actually go to a third world country, and you stay there and live in a mesa. That was quite the experience. I gotta say, all I heard when I was down there is like, "Hey gringo, what are you doing, gringo?" It's like, that's what happens when you go to a third world country and people don't expect to see you there. So, but I love music and the bonga, so, and the cooking, as you can see, you get the island music going. You can be down. You can get your steel drum going. Yeah. Get a little hip hop, right? Try some hip hop beats. I'm not the greatest bongo player. I'm just having a little fun there. And we'll be right back. Stay tuned, and when we come back to the show, we'll show you how to prepare your salmon cakes. I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, wow. It's a biggin'. It's a doozy. Oh, we got some tender. Ooh, tender. Let's see what we ordered. Ooh. I know, Peggy Sue, you got me again. Oh, 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 my Lord. You got me some tender. Wow. Damn, this is really kindling our relationship, you know. We're going to have a big old bonfire out there yonder. Ooh, Peggy Sue, thank you very much. I always want some tender. We're going to really have a smoking relationship after we light this tender. Thank you, tender. You're the best. Hi, and welcome back to Walkaway Meals with JC. Thank you for staying tuned. And as you can see, we're almost done here with our salmon cakes. We've been in the wok for approximately about 4 minutes or so. One side is actually browned, and the other side is in the process of browning. And while this is browning, let's go and actually do some of our plating. So what I have here for you, I want to actually put a plate out here, and we're going to do some spinach right here. I have it covered up because I don't want the flies to get to it while we're outside. So what we're going to do is put a nice handful of organic spinach. I got it at the grocery store. I have grown spinach in the past, but when I grow spinach, a lot of it doesn't seem to grow very well in the warm weather in here in the Tennessee area. So look at that. Some nice fresh spinach. There we go. Okay. And also what I want to top it with today, this is kind of funny, but if you're ever at the store and you have those condiment packets, I love horseradish and I also love relish. So I'm making my own little special sauce, you could say, is because you can make your own tartar sauce or you can make your own sauce of any kind for your meal. But I choose to use horsey sauce, and that's a horsey type of sauce. So basically, horseradish and mayonnaise could do that. You take horseradish root, grind it or grate it, and mix it in mayonnaise with a little lime juice. You can do that. And for relish, take pickles that are fermented, chop them up, and you have relish. So I'm going to use my little condiment packets here, mix it together in a bowl, and then you're ready to go. It's really an easy, cheap way to make a sauce without actually going out and buying a real expensive sauce. It's not that expensive, but going out and trying something different. Tartar sauce goes really well with salmon and tuna Any kind of fish, really. So what I did is I put a little bit of relish from a packet. As you could say, this is not too fancy. The French chefs would laugh at me. And any chef, I think, right now would be like, what are you doing? But I'm making my own horseradish relish. Horseradish relish sauce. And it's horsey. It's going to gallop away. Okay. Our crab cakes are almost done. Gotta clean my hands off. I am a little sloppy when I'm cooking. It's okay. Try to stay as clean as possible when you can. Okay. And we're going to mix this up. Let's mix it all up. There we go. As you see, horseradish and mayonnaise and relish all mixed together to make my sauce for topping my salmon cakes. Let's flip this up. Let's see how they look. Look at that. They're breaking apart a little bit because it's a different, they're very lean. You may have that happen where the crab cake does break a little bit, but it's still good. Probably need to add a little bit more egg and make it more, massage them more a little bit so that I can make it more into a crab cake or a salmon cake. There we go. This one fell apart a little bit, but that's okay. You can turn it right back into a patty. There we go. Got some Krabby Patties for you. Salmon patties. You ever see the show SpongeBob? That's where I got that from. Okay. Almost golden brown. And you could actually make your own dressing too with olive oil if you like. Olive oil and some spices and some vinegar. And you can make a dressing if you want as well. Okay. So, let's let that cook for a little bit. The salmon cakes are almost done. In a minute or two, we're going to be able to top them onto a bed of spinach, baby spinach, and add our horsey relish sauce, and be good to go. And I just wanted to mention a little bit about my show. Is that if you want to, if you like and you want to follow us on YouTube and also on Facebook. My Facebook name is Jason Cronin, and also my YouTube page is Cooking with JC. So if you'd like to follow us, that would be greatly appreciated. And tell your friends and family all around the world. I want this show to go international. So I like to teach you as many different ways to cook in a wok as possible. And our next show coming up, we're going to show you some other unique ways of cooking in a wok. So each episode is going to be a different type of food and different ethnicity. So just give me an idea of what you want to see, and I'll try cooking it in a wok, even if it's never done before. So, we're almost there. Almost done. Almost golden brown each side, about 3 to 5 minutes. We'll be right back, and after our break, we're going to plate these beautiful salmon cakes on top of a bed of spinach. See you in a few minutes, and stay tuned. People that make the show possible. So, let's take some time, approximately a few minutes, and see what they got to say. Today I'm wearing, as you can see, this fine getup of flaying dips. Hi, and welcome back to Walkaway Meals with JC. Today we're cooking salmon cakes. And if you saw the beginning of our show, you definitely learned how to cook some awesome salmon cakes. If you haven't, what we're in the process of doing right now is plating our salmon cakes. And thank you for watching. So there we go. I had it covered over the break just so that it will cook a little faster and brown quicker, and it keeps the heat inside the wok. So we have a bed of fresh baby spinach here, organic spinach, in a plate area here. And I'm going to put in two salmon cakes on the plate to demonstrate for you what your meal would look like. And we'll try them out. I got a nice big guy right here. Check that out. That's a beautiful looking salmon cake. Nicely golden brown on both sides. About 3 to 5 minutes on each side, and you're ready to go. Let's put it on top of that spinach. Woo, swimming in spinach. Nice. And we put a little baby cake next to it. Right there. And you want to let it cool a little bit as well before you serve it. I have 2 more in here, but we'll get to those later. I'll put the top on it just so that it keeps cooking. And then what we're going to do is take our special sauce that we made before the break. It's actually horseradish, mayonnaise, and relish from packets that I got when I bought food at the convenience store. So if you want an easy, cheap way of making sauce, this is the way to do it if you're in a hurry, or if you're at the beach and you forgot to bring your condiments with you. So here you go. Made some fresh horsey relish sauce. Horsey relish sauce. Can't even say it, it's like a tongue twister. There we go. Let's top it. A little bit of dressing. Look at that. Very simple. About 8 ingredients in this whole meal. And the best part is tasting. Look at that. That is beautiful. This looks awesome. We have fresh salmon cakes with Alaskan salmon on top of a bed of baby spinach, and then we put our special sauce on top, which is basically horsey sauce with relish. And let's check it out. This is the best part, tasting. And stay tuned to the end of our show where we have our fitness tip of each show. We have like a minute fitness tip at the end of the show, and enjoy. Let's see how this tastes. That is awesome. Magnifique. That is excellent. So I hope you at home had a great time watching today. Walkaway Meals with JC. Stay tuned for the fitness tip, and I'll see you next time when we cook out of a wok. And send us your suggestions, and have a great day, and thank you for watching, and spread the word. You're the best, and have an awesome time, and enjoy your food, fun, and fitness. Take care, and see you next time. I had a great run today. Welcome to JC's Fitness Tips. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your cardiovascular exercise. Cardiovascular exercise is exercise that works on your heart and your full body. It helps challenge your heart so that you stay healthy and fit and don't get a chance to get heart disease, diabetes, and other metabolic diseases out there. And it also helps your bone density stay strong, and you have less chances of getting osteoporosis when you're older. And if you are older and you have osteoporosis, weight-bearing exercise can really help you out. But make sure you consult a physician before you start an exercise or stretching program. I'm an exercise physiologist, so I actually work with physicians all the time and clients and help them get in shape. So the tip for you today is that make sure you get 20 minutes to a half hour of cardiovascular exercise 3 to 4 times a week. Or if you have to, and you can't do that much per day, try to do 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and night, 5 days a week, so that you catch up and make your 30 minutes to 40 minutes if need be. So like exercise like walking, running, biking, swimming, any type of modality that keeps your heart rate up for at least 20 minutes to a half hour. Make sure you keep active and stay fit. And a great way to stay active if you don't have time, make a family day at the park, or go with your friends to the park, or go running or swimming or biking. Walk around at work, have a walking program at work. That's the best way to stay fit. So thank you for watching JC's Fitness Tips. I'll see you next time. Stay fit, healthy, and make sure you follow the show, Walkaway Meals and JC's Fitness Tips. And take care, and see you next week. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go for a run.